Hey everyone, this is the daily summary video for March 25th. Let me make sure that's the right date. Yes. So March 25th, daily summary video. First of all, back in the typical recording area and relative squared away, so they should be good. Hopefully for, well, I mean, depends how long this lasts, but we'll see. So you'll be seeing more of the typical area, which is kind of a shame because they had nice areas for hiking down there, which were quite close to where the person lived, and we're encouraged to get outside for exercise as long as we stay away from people. So, oh well, I'll miss that. But today we have a Zoom question session. You don't have to be there, but we've got one at 11 and one at 11 and one at 2 o'clock. And so there's two options. If you can't make either of them, that's okay. Post your questions on the actual post in Classroom for that meeting, and that way I can try to answer those questions even if you're not there, and then you can watch it on the replay instead of live. Let's see. Specifically, we want the Zoom meeting to focus on any questions people have about the web quest that they did, and any questions they've developed about the Lizard Lab as they've started it. We will do another Zoom meeting sometime relatively soon to let people talk more about questions they have about the Lizard Lab. Perhaps actually Monday, because that'll give people a chance to look at the notes that I'm going to put up Friday as well, and then we can kind of conclude those two things at once. We'll have to see. If you think we should have it on Friday itself, let me know. We can do a short one then. Just give me some feedback here. Maybe think about that for the actual meeting itself. We'll figure that out. You can also ask stuff about the class in general. I'm sure some people are still catching up to that. I'm still hunting some people down, trying to figure out who's good. I have put out little emails to parents and students as well about, hey, I haven't seen much from you. Are you doing okay? What's up? Those aren't like punitive or me trying to be like, oh, come on. They're me asking, tell me what's going on so that I can, plan for, are you okay and doing well and just taking a while, or should I be calling up and telling the school, hey, just keep an eye out for this person, because they want that information as well. Okay, so that's that stuff. What else? Finish up the web quest if you haven't yet. Try the Lizard and Knoll Lab, and tomorrow we'll talk about it if you're having questions on it. Hopefully Friday we'll have a new set of notes, and that's kind of it for now on that. Let's see. Oh, and of course, let me know if you need to, if you need a Discord link or you need to be let out of the arrival room in Discord. It's useful. People are helping each other there. Been plugging it. So the question this last time was one I made up instead of using the tougher ones. It said many zoos and wildlife preserves will often purposely bring in individual organisms from other zoos in order to add variety to the population and prevent their own population from becoming severely inbred. And I'm asking, which of the natural evolutionary forces are the zookeepers trying to replicate artificially in the zoo by bringing those creatures from other zoos? So this is a force that kind of brings in alleles, which many of you latched onto. It's also a force that kind of stabilizes the genetics of the population and keeps variety in it. So if we were talking about two alleles and a frequency thing between the two, it would keep it kind of in the middle of the graph rather than to the edges. So if you've done the web quest, that sounds a lot like gene flow. So gene flow would be the correct answer. Immigration and emigration, which is why they're bringing animals in and out from one zoo to another, mixing them. Wouldn't be mutation. Mutation would be just, I don't even know how you would quote-unquote replicate that, but that just happens, of course. And then genetic drift is just random chance. So that would be an element of, like, maybe which zoo animals happen to die or something like that, or which, happen to live, but it wouldn't have anything to do with bringing them in and out. So that's the answer to yesterday's. There'll be a new question. Well, I mean, I guess it's not with the YouTube link, so it's not above or below. It's on the classroom question that you came here to using. So go back to that if you didn't answer it, and answer it, because that lets me know that you're kicking and alive and paying attention to that part of things. So give that an answer if you can. Don't know what it'll be. I'll choose it later because I got to get to doing stuff. Because there is a lot to do. A lot of you have things you've turned in, which is good. I'm glad. All right. So I think that's all. Signing off. Have fun. Stay safe.